What if I told you that the biggest lie about wealth building is that you need money to make money? Right now, someone with absolutely $0 in their bank account is about to become a millionaire within the next 5 years, and they don't even know it yet. But here's the crazy part. It's not through some get-rich-quick scheme or cryptocurrency gamble. It's through a systematic approach that anyone can follow, even if you're starting with literally nothing. I'm going to show you exactly how to build real wealth starting from $0, and I mean zero. No inheritance, no lucky breaks, no special connections, just a proven roadmap that transforms your current situation into financial freedom. But before we dive in, let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to effortlessly attract money while others work twice as hard for half the results? The difference isn't luck or talent, it's understanding how wealth actually works. The traditional advice tells you to save your way to wealth, but that's mathematically impossible for most people. If you're making minimum wage and saving 10%, you'll need about 40 years to accumulate enough for a comfortable retirement. That's assuming nothing goes wrong, which it always does. Medical bills, car repairs, family emergencies, they all eat into that precious savings account. But what if there was a different way? What if instead of saving pennies, you could create systems that generate money while you sleep? What if your biggest asset wasn't your bank account, but your ability to solve problems for other people? That's exactly what we're going to explore today. Let me start by destroying the most dangerous myth about wealth building. People think you need capital to start a business or make investments. That's completely backwards. The most successful entrepreneurs I know started with nothing but an idea and the determination to execute it. They understood something that most people miss. Your time and skills are your initial capital, and they're infinitely more valuable than money sitting in a bank account. Here's what nobody tells you about building wealth from zero. It's not about finding the perfect investment or starting the perfect business. It's about developing what I call the wealth mindset. This mindset shift is so powerful that once you understand it, you'll start seeing opportunities everywhere. You'll begin to think like wealthy people think, and that's when everything changes. Wealthy people don't think about trading time for money. They think about creating systems that generate income without their constant presence. They don't ask how much something costs, they ask how much it will make them. They don't avoid risk, they understand it and manage it strategically. Most importantly, they don't wait for permission or perfect conditions to start building their empire. Now let's get practical. The first step to building wealth with $0 is mastering the skill of value creation. Every dollar that exists in the economy represents value that someone created for someone else. When you understand this fundamental truth, you realize that your ability to create value is your ticket to financial freedom. Value creation doesn't require startup capital. It requires identifying problems that people are willing to pay to solve. Look around your community, your workplace, your social media feeds. What are people complaining about? What tasks do they find tedious or difficult? What information do they desperately need but can't find? Each of these represents a potential income stream. Let me give you a real example. A friend of mine noticed that small business owners in her area were struggling with social media marketing. They knew they needed an online presence but didn't have time to learn the platforms or create content. She offered to manage their social media for $50 per week per business. Within 3 months, she had 15 clients and was earning $3,000 monthly. Her startup cost? $0. Her investment? Time spent learning social media marketing through free online resources. This brings us to the second critical principle, leveraging free resources for skill development. We live in the greatest era of free education in human history. You can learn virtually any skill through YouTube videos, free online courses, library books, and community programs. The question isn't whether the information is available, it's whether you're willing to invest the time to acquire valuable skills. But here's where most people go wrong. They learn random skills without any strategic purpose. Successful wealth builders focus on high-leverage skills, abilities that can generate significant income with relatively small time investments. These include sales, marketing, writing, basic programming, graphic design, and problem solving. Master any combination of these skills, and you'll never struggle financially again. The third principle is understanding the power of other people's resources. You don't need to own everything to profit from everything. Some of the wealthiest people I know own very few assets directly, but they control massive resources through partnerships, agreements, and strategic relationships. Consider dropshipping as an example. You can start an online store without buying any inventory. When customers place orders, you forward them to suppliers who ship directly to your customers. Your role is marketing and customer service. Your profit comes from the difference between what customers pay you and what you pay suppliers. No upfront investment in inventory required. Or think about affiliate marketing. You promote other people's products and earn commissions on sales. The product owner handles creation, fulfillment, and customer support. You focus on finding customers and making sales. Some affiliate marketers earn six-figure incomes promoting products they've never seen or touched. Service arbitrage is another powerful strategy. You sell services that you outsource to others at lower rates. For example, you might charge clients $200 for graphic design work that you outsource for $50. Your value add is project management, client communication, and quality control. Your profit is the difference between what you charge and what you pay. Now let's talk about the fourth principle, systematic income generation. Most people think about making money in sporadic bursts. They work extra hours, take on side gigs, or sell stuff they own. This approach keeps you trapped in the time for money cycle. Wealthy people think systematically. They create processes that generate income predictably and repeatedly. One of the most powerful systems is content creation. Whether it's blog posts, YouTube videos, podcasts, or social media content, valuable content attracts audiences. Large audiences attract advertisers, sponsors, and customers. The beautiful thing about content is that you create it once, but it can generate income for years. A single blog post or video can bring in thousands of dollars over its lifetime. Email marketing is another systematic approach. Build a list of people interested in your topic and provide them with valuable information regularly. As your list grows, you can promote relevant products and services. Email lists are digital assets that become more valuable over time. A list of 10,000 engaged subscribers can generate six-figure annual income through strategic promotions. The fifth principle is leveraging technology and automation. We live in an age where software can handle many business functions that previously required hiring employees. The customer service chatbots can handle common inquiries. Email automation can nurture prospects and convert them into customers. Social media scheduling tools can maintain your online presence. Payment processors can handle transactions automatically. But here's something crucial that most wealth-building advice ignores: the importance of mindset work. Your beliefs about money, success, and your own capabilities will determine your results more than any strategy or tactic. If you believe that wealthy people are greedy or that money corrupts, you'll unconsciously sabotage your own success. If you believe that you don't deserve wealth or that it's not meant for people like you, you'll find ways to stay poor. Wealthy people have fundamentally different beliefs about money. They see it as a tool for creating freedom and impact. They believe that creating wealth actually helps other people by solving problems and creating jobs. They understand that money flows to those who provide the most value to the most people. This mindset shift alone can transform your financial trajectory. When you stop seeing wealth as something that happens to other people and start seeing it as something you're actively creating, your behavior changes. You start looking for opportunities instead of obstacles. You start investing in yourself instead of just consuming. You start thinking long-term instead of just surviving paycheck to paycheck. The sixth principle is understanding compound effects. Most people underestimate how small actions compound over time. Writing one blog post won't make you wealthy, but writing one blog post every week for 2 years creates a massive library of content that can generate significant income. Making one sale doesn't transform your life, but systematically improving your sales process creates a machine that generates increasing revenue over time. Compound effects work in skill development too. Spending 30 minutes daily learning about marketing might seem insignificant, but after 1 year, you'll have accumulated over 100 hours of marketing education, and that's equivalent to several college courses. After 2 years, you'll know more about marketing than most small business owners. This knowledge becomes your competitive advantage. The seventh principle is strategic networking and relationship building. Your network truly is your net worth, but not in the way most people think. It's not about collecting business cards or adding LinkedIn connections. It's about building genuine relationships with people who can help you achieve your goals while you help them achieve theirs. Every successful business is built on relationships. Customers, suppliers, partners, mentors, and employees all contribute to business success. When you're starting with $0, relationships become even more critical. They can provide knowledge, introductions, partnerships, and opportunities that money can't buy. But networking isn't about using people. It's about creating mutual value. Ask yourself what you can offer to others before asking what they can do for you. Maybe you can provide social media content, research assistance, administrative support, or simply enthusiastic promotion of their work. When you consistently add value to other people's lives, they naturally want to help you succeed. Now let's discuss the eighth principle, financial intelligence and money management. Even if you're starting with $0, you need to understand how money works. This includes basic concepts like cash flow, profit margins, return on investment, and risk management. You need to track every dollar that comes in and goes out of your business ventures. Many people who start making money quickly lose it because they don't understand financial fundamentals. They spend everything they earn instead of reinvesting in growth. They take on unnecessary expenses that eat into their profits. They don't set aside money for taxes or emergencies. These mistakes can destroy months or years of hard work. Financial intelligence also means understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets put money in your pocket, liabilities take money out of your pocket. When you're building wealth from zero, every purchase decision should be evaluated through this lens. Does this purchase help me generate more income, or does it just make me feel good temporarily? The ninth principle is persistence and adaptability. Building wealth from zero isn't a straight line. You'll face setbacks, failures, and unexpected challenges. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is the ability to persist through difficulties while adapting their approach based on what they learn. Every failure teaches valuable lessons. Every setback reveals weaknesses in your strategy. Every challenge forces you to develop new skills or find creative solutions. These experiences are actually investments in your future success, even though they don't feel positive in the moment. Successful entrepreneurs tell stories of multiple failed ventures before finding their breakthrough opportunity. They don't see failures as reasons to quit. They see them as tuition paid to the University of Practical Business Education. This perspective allows them to take calculated risks without being paralyzed by fear of failure. Finally, let's talk about scaling and systematic growth. Once you've established income-generating systems, the goal is to scale them efficiently. This might mean hiring virtual assistants to handle routine tasks, investing in better tools and software, or expanding into related markets. Scaling requires shifting from working in your business to working on your business. Instead of doing all the work yourself, you focus on improving systems, training others, and strategic planning. This transition is challenging because it requires letting go of control and trusting others to maintain quality standards. But successful scaling is what transforms small income streams into significant wealth. A freelancer who handles all client work personally might earn $60,000 annually. The same person who systematizes their processes and hires a team might generate $300,000 annually while working fewer hours. The key is reinvesting profits strategically rather than increasing personal spending. Every dollar you reinvest in systems, tools, education, or team members potentially generates multiple dollars in future income. This is how wealth accelerates once you understand the principles. Building wealth from $0 isn't about finding magic shortcuts or secret strategies. It's about understanding how value creation, systematic thinking, and compound effects work together to generate increasing income over time. It's about developing the mindset, skills, and relationships that wealthy people possess. Most importantly, it's about taking consistent action despite imperfect conditions or complete certainty about outcomes. Your journey to wealth starts with the next decision you make. Will you continue thinking like someone who needs money to make money? Or will you start thinking like someone who creates value and solves problems? The choice is yours, but remember, someone with $0 is about to become wealthy, and it might as well be you.